Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently working on getting our trade power in the Ivory Coast node up. Now I did notice over here that we were pushing trade power directly to the Ivory Coast here in the Congo trade node. I've moved it to be pushing trade down to the Zambezi trade node, which itself pushes over to Zanzibar, which then pushes down to Cape of Good Hope, which then pushes to Ivory Coast. Remember, it increases multiplicatively with every node that it goes through. So that's going to be the way to go there. We're also going to want to push trade value down towards the Zanzibar trade node from the Gulf of Aden. So we don't have a merchant up here, do we? We have an available diplomat. We only have the 3 merchants available. Where are our merchants currently at? Congo, Zanzibar, and Great Lakes. To be honest, I don't think Great Lakes matters. So we're going to recall from there, and we're going to head up over here instead, and we're going to transfer the trade power. We're going to need to wait for this guy to, come back. 3210, okay, there we go. We're going to transfer trade power, and that should transfer automatically down towards Zanzibar. Once this guy arrives, yes indeed. Okay, cool. That will increase our trade value somewhat. But what we really want to do is get this up to 30% trade power in the node, right? So ways to do that. We can definitely increase our natural harbors here. So these require 10 development. We'd have to spend 3 development worth here. So we could do something like 1, 2, 3, and then get this upgraded. There we go. This is now a level 2 coastal center of trade. Now, 25 development is a lot, and we're not going to be targeting that. But we can work towards getting these up. I think that's fine. So this is currently 5. We're going to need 5 here. We can actually just directly upgrade this natural harbor with the cash that we have right now, or that we have now, now that the month tick has happened. So we'll definitely do that, bringing us up to a trade power here of, this is still saying 49.8. There we go, 63.7. So that's much better. This here is only level 3, so we need 7 development here. I'm actually going to pull back one of our colonists, this one, and we're going to send him here instead to promote that settlement growth. Now this is only a estuary here. That's fine. This is our main trade city right now. I wouldn't mind moving that to be up here in Benin, but we actually can't because it's already in the node, and only being in the node is what matters, I believe. So this is a market town here. We would require more development to upgrade that. And this is already an entrepot, so that's fine. We definitely want to get Gold Coast and Calabar upgraded. So we're currently at a 62.4% chance of adding a base tax up here. We're going to leave him where he's at. I'm going to put in a military power here, and then we're going to put in a diplomatic, and then an admin, and then 1 more of each. And that will allow us to upgrade this once we have the cash, which we will have not this month tick, but the next one. Okay. There we go. We'll get that upgraded, bringing us up to 25%. Remember, our target here is 30%. So that's fine. We're going, I think, from here to need to, well, we can still upgrade this. That's going to be fairly expensive. 45.8% chance, huh? I think we let this guy be, and we probably keep building to this fleet. We want to build this up pretty dramatically, actually. So let's build 5 here, wait for the month tick, build another 5, and actually, yet another 5. So we're up to 25 here. Let's take that up to 30. 35, and 40, 45, and eventually 50. Cool. Malian Particularists out over here. This is unsurprising. Very, very expected. What else can we do in these areas? Well, most of these have extremely low trade power, right? So building markets here are inefficient because these are percentage increases. If there's any of these that have good trade power, that would be fine. Theoretically, we could also, in these locations, build trade stations if they don't already exist. So we would build... Okay, that would be a naval equipment manufactory. But, let's see. Soldiers... Yeah, that would be a mill. Okay, so a lot of these aren't going to have trade stations. Trade depot replaces the marketplace. Yes. The trade station is built out of ivory, slaves, spices, cloves, fur, or incense, and that actually only increases a good production. Okay, noted. So we would be looking for places that have reasonably high base trade power in the Ivory Coast node, which kind of doesn't exist, right? We've already got trade depots basically everywhere we can. So I think we really just need more ships here. We're building up to 50 light ships, and I think that's fine. I would like to continue to... Let's see here. We could definitely get this workshop built. And great temples. There are a few great temples that we can still build. We definitely want to build some of these. So we'll get those constructing. We are planning to attack Morocco, but the trade is going to be a bigger concern for the moment. Now, I'm wondering how many ships are queued up in a row in some of these locations. Okay. Noted. So yeah, we're up to 26% trade power here. I would definitely like to see some of the increases going in here, but we could work on bringing this up. I don't like spending power like this. Okay, so all we need is one more. And that'll be military, it looks like. We're negative on our dip power because we're annexing. That's fine. Okay, we got Bauchi's base manpower up. We should probably pull back this guy. He's not going to get too much, but if he gets it on that 15% chance, that would be great while we're waiting for the manpower here. We're gaining 7 per month, so we're looking at like 3 months. Okay. That's fine. 1, 2, and this next month's tick should allow us to upgrade this port. There we go. So now we upgrade the port. Boom. Bringing us from 19.3 trade here up to 33.2. So that puts us at 28% trade power. We lost our army reformer. Let's see. Realistically, none of these are amazing. I guess we go for the discipline guy. But I definitely don't love that. Okay, let's continue to build these great temples. There we go. We'll get a few of those going. Losing some prestige, trade efficiency, or gaining prestige. We could actually use more prestige, so that looks fine. Okay. We'll recall this diplomat. More Malian noble rebels. No shockers there. We're continuing to boost our trade power via ship production, right? And these ships are definitely going to be finishing up soon. And we're also working on boosting our economy. Ooh, 1,500 ducats. We'll definitely take those ducats. That money will immediately be invested into getting more money. We can build a few more of these great temples. I don't build them unless they give at least 0.1 per month. So that'll be fine. Our heir is now a conqueror. Okay, sure. And gold here. Okay, cool. We're definitely going to want to build more manufactories. There's no doubt about that. Our innovativeness is currently decreasing because of tech. We're not going to be spending any more power on development. Right? We're good to go on that front, I feel like. Oh, we should pull this guy back and send him somewhere with 3 development. Let's see here. Here actually works just fine. Cool. So we'll send him over to Ida, and once he's dropped below, I don't know, maybe like... Ottomans just declared war on us. What? Oh, I guess they took over a bunch of Mamluk territory. Okay. I mean... that's going to be a bit challenging. For sure. Did Britain join this? They did. Okay. So Britain is helping defend us. Well, this is definitely going to be an interesting war. No doubt about that. We're going to group up our armies. And we're going to need to move all of these over this way. It'll take them time to arrive. I was definitely not expecting to be declared on by the Ottomans there. I didn't realize that they had taken Egypt. Okay. If we can, through some miracle, pull this off. It will require a bit of a miracle. We don't have access through the Mamluks. Hang on. They don't actually have borders with us. Their war goal is to take Benghazi. So they're trying to come out over here. But they don't actually have borders with us. Tunis is in this. Okay. So that's what they're doing then. We have access through Morocco. We need to head up this way. These guys do not have access at this time through the Mamluks. And to be honest, we don't want to have access through the Mamluks. Okay. The war goal being up here means that it's going to be a lot easier for Britain to help. But Britain isn't super duper strong, right? They're a little strong, but they're not tremendously strong. Combat width is 36. So, yep, this is correct. We're definitely going to need to make our way up. There's no doubt about that. Ottoman manpower is going to not really be... They're only at 145k. Do we know what their monthly growth is, though? It's probably not going to be an angle for us there. Okay. Interesting. So, what are they actually after here? They just want Benghazi. It's literally just Benghazi. Now that's interesting. That's very interesting indeed. They would not accept just Benghazi right now. Okay. We should not attack over here. Do we have access through Spain? No. Are they likely to get access through Spain? Spain is fighting France right now. They might get it. I think we head down over here. Yeah, we definitely... There's going to be a lot of Ottoman forces coming this way. We'll see if they get access through the Mamluks. For right now, it's looking like they don't. And the question is, how split up will the Ottoman forces be? That is certainly quite a question. So, oh, we got our trade power. Fantastic. I didn't actually think that we were going to get that quite yet. No, we hit 34. Cool. So that finishes. That's fine. The real question here is how many Ottomans are going to come through and how quickly. Does anyone coattail them here? I don't know. What's Britain doing? Are they preparing to come? It's pretty dark right now. I'm not sure that Britain is actually going to come down here. They might show up. For the time being, we definitely need to yield territory up here. There's no doubt about that. So we're going to make our way through. And actually, these guys are going to park here, here, and here for now. Okay. If we don't see huge Ottoman numbers here, once our morale regenerates, we can... yeah, we don't have access through this Mamluk territory. So there's no border here, right? There's no concern on this side right now. I doubt we can get military access through Simeon. No. They have absolutely no reason to do that. Okay, so they take this with a 52k stack. They are Miltech 23, we're Miltech 22. So what advantages do they have? Cavalry shock, military tactics, improved flanking range, better cavalry units, and better infantry units. Okay. That's going to be pretty tough. No doubt about that. That Miltech is a big advantage for them. Okay, so we occupy here. We're going to walk back again. They could theoretically land over here. So far, it doesn't look like they're bringing that much of their military to bear. So far. And that may work to our advantage if we can make our way up here. We need to get our forces together if we're going to fight them. Okay, noted. These guys backed off. Mamluks are giving access to the Ottomans. So now this becomes a two-front war. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? An interesting question. I'm not sure if Britain or 13 colonies are really doing anything at this moment. We'll see. I feel like these guys need to back off. Okay, so we're heading in up this way, right? We want to take back the war goal here. The Ottomans are heading this direction, which tells me that they're targeting coming in over here. That's fine. We're going to head up over this way. Spain is not giving military access, so Tunis's troops are going to be coming down this way. What few troops they have. 24k. That's not very much. Okay. Mali and Particularists over here are to be expected. We can grab that, but I think we're far better off to grab this admin tech. A loan offer from Austria. Hilarious. Who hates the Ottomans? Russia. Russia doesn't like us. Why are we at minus 20 trust? Okay, whatever. Russia's not happy. So Russia isn't really an option. Spain is the other option. Spain is also not happy with us. So I'm keeping an eye on this. The Ottomans don't appear to be going after us too hard yet. That may change. So we're going to head up over this way. No sign of the Tunisian military yet. I think we yield this area. And we have these guys walk all the way around. Mali in particular is, yep, that's to be expected. Okay, yep, they are attacking over here, but this is just that small force. But they're building up their forces a lot, which is eating into their manpower reserves. Interesting. We have potential options here, I feel like. So they're occupying down here, right? That's definitely a thing that's happening. We're going to move in. If we can take Kahir, that will actually help us a lot. We do see a number of troops down here. And yeah, these forces are making their way all the way around. If we see the primary Ottoman force, we have to leave. We cannot fight them. But if we can pick off small forces, then we have options, potentially. Potentially, we may be able to convince them to white peace as well. Which will be very interesting, if we can do that. So they're pushing down over here, right? That's definitely a thing. We'll grab our admin tech, bringing up our governing cap. We definitely want to hit this fort. Taking this fort is a huge deal. That gives us control over this entire choke point. Now they're attacking over here with quite a lot. That's to be expected. We're giving up this area. Okay. We're just trying to siege this maximally quickly. Yeah, they're occupying a lot of stuff over here. I'm aware of this. We need to get the zone of control of this fort. Okay, we see a 49k stack up here. Interesting. So this is a big chunk of their army. They're not attacking us. They're instead heading out over here to get the Wargle. That's fine. We really need to finish this siege. They're completely ignoring our siege. So they're heading out here. They want to get ticking war score back, right? That's what they want here. They have 30 reasons to not accept this peace. Yeah, they're occupying all of these territories. That's all to be expected. We really need this siege to end. Like, really badly. Now we're up to 14%. And now they're on their way back. But if we can end this siege, then we have them cut in half. That's the idea here. We really need this siege to end. Like, incredibly badly. And it did. Beautiful. Now, we need to decide which side we're going after. And it's this side. Cool. So we're heading up over here. And we are going to leave these guys here, these guys here, these guys here, and the rest of these are going to go hit Benghazi. If we get ticking war score back on our side, that's huge. They can't pass through this territory anymore without sieging this fort. Okay, yep, Malian noble rebels are expected. And let's get this all finished up here. Cool. They're down over here. This is fine. This is fine. Wargle is back under our control now. I want these guys moving down to Fazan. You see, they're moving up here, but they're going to have to siege this. Beautiful. So we hold Benghazi now, giving us ticking war score. I don't know where Britain is right now. They're not doing anything, it would seem. They're not being helpful at all, in the slightest. We lost a battle down over here. This is honestly to be expected. I should have pulled these guys out of there. We don't want to fight them. Under no circumstances do we want to fight here. So they're sieging up over this way, right? If we can white peace, then we do so. We need to get out of this war as soon as possible. That is the only goal. These guys need to head down this direction, grabbing us what war score we can. Now, they're going to take this back, eventually. And it looks like they're making good sieges on that. We lost the Siege of Damat. So 27 reasons not to accept this. Man, they're really not interested in any of this. Well, how can we continue to outmaneuver them? They're going to continue to get this stuff occupied, and we can't really contest it, is the thing. We really, really can't. A suggested offer would be this. We cede them Benghazi, we cede them Mocha, Jufra, and Sirte. So this is Mocha here. We cede them Benghazi, Sirte, and Jufra. So just these 4. And then give them war reps and gold. We cannot win the war against them at this time. But this is not a very high price. This territory, we didn't really expect to take anyway at this point. This is a bonus that we don't need. And we can't fight the Ottomans, right? We know that. They outnumber us 4-1. It's simply not a thing at this moment. So I think this is acceptable. This piece is not bad. It pulls us out of North Africa. This is a potential issue here. But I think we accept this. That is not nearly as bad as it could have been. So we're going to head down over here, and these guys are going to make their way back around over this way. There we go. So we yielded some territory, mostly to Tunis. Ottomans only took Benghazi and Mocha. This does mean that we should build a fort here in Tajura. Definitely. So we're going to turn down these forts. There we go. And we'll turn down these ones as well. And we'll work on preparing for our war against Morocco, which will be far easier. They're allied with Tunis and Simeon, which we can get back some of this territory, most likely. That would be great. Maybe even vassalize Tunis. We're going to be able to fight them without fighting Ottomans, right? So that would be great. We're going to have to do something about Ottomans in Spain. I'm not sure what that something is yet, but it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to see what we can do versus Morocco. We just had no real way to fight the Ottomans. It is what it is. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Ken2In, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Spartan News, Unisil, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.